All right. Good morning, guys. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing great. Welcome back to my channel again this morning. Um, I'm very happy to see you guys again. We had a very fruitful conversation yesterday night. It was amazing, and we all had fun. We're back again this morning, and our topic today is this centering on African state of politics and as well a way to move Africa forward. I'm happy to see you again this morning. Thank you for joining me yesterday. Thank you for always coming to listen to the gospel of truth, because we preach nothing but the truth here, this channel. And we'll continue speaking the truth the way it's supposed to be, without fear or favor. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, do me a favor by sharing the broadcast, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, and as well comment where you're watching from. Give me a thumbs up as well. Share the broadcast, share it on your WhatsApp status, share on your WhatsApp channel, share on your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, um, Twitch, YouTube, and all the rest, so we can get a wider audience. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, guys. Please, if you're joining for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, share the broadcast, and as well, comment where you're watching from. Give me a thumbs up, please. Like the broadcast. Thank you very much, JC Donald. God bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Comments like this, elevates me. Comment like this encourages me, and comment like this makes me feel like, yes, I'm doing the right cause. It has been a passion for a long time, and I thank God for the platform that we have today. This platform is for you guys, not for me. It's for you. I really appreciate you guys for the words of encouragement. A lot of people sending me email, sending me messages on WhatsApp, encouraging me in what I do. But this is a passion that has been burning in me for a long time, and I don't have any other, way of, venting out my anger towards the bad leadership that we have in Africa. Because sometimes they say when you see something, you say something. It is very important that when you see something, you say something. You don't sit on the fence, or sit in your closet waiting for the change that you desire to come, just like that. It's somebody that will say something and do something before the change that you desire to come. And I found the need to start sensitizing our people, making them to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable, making them to understand that leaders are servants of the people, not slave masters to the people. It is very important. And sensitizing them, making them to understand why they should not be worshiping uh, the African politicians. It is very important, because the more you worship them, the more you praise them, the more you make them, you promote them, the more they start thinking like they're doing the right thing by embezzling the public fund that is meant to make the life of the citizens comfortable. And we can't sit on the fence. Look at what is happening all around the world, in Africa and all that. the revolution of, wind of revolution that is blowing across every single country in Africa, and a lot of countries are feeling, the wind right now as we speak. So every other country, in fact, Africa, out of the 100% of the African youth, out of the 100% of Africans, 65% are the youth. So we have the loudest voice. We have the loudest voice to lend when we need it. It is very important. Like I said, you see what is going on in Kenya. This is one of the reasons why I'm super proud of the people of the Kenya. People of Kenya, I'm super proud of you guys. You guys are super wonderful. I didn't expect that in a real quick like this, but it happened. This period, I'm super excited what is going on. That is why we must encourage our people the importance of holding leaders accountable. It is very important. So if you're joining me for the first time, put on your notification button, subscribe to the channel, share the broadcast so that we can get to wider audience. Please do me a favor by sharing the broadcast. We need this message to go across every single part of Africa for them to be hearing the gospel of truth. Thank you very much, Mr. JC Donald. I really appreciate this. Means a lot. This is the first message that I got this morning. The first comment that I got this morning. This means a lot to me. Thank you. God bless you. I see you, my brother. I don't know how to pronounce this your name. 3D Flex, 3D Fix, 2D. Bro, you look like DJ Mafuriza. I've been hearing this for a long time. And these are South Africans coming to the comment section and tell me that I look like DJ Mafuriza. Sincerely speaking, I don't know who is DJ Mafuriza. I've never seen that kind of person before. I've never met him before. I don't know who. I'm not a South African anyway. I'm a Nigerian that lives in the Gambia. So I don't know anybody that names DJ Mafuriza. Thank you very much. God bless you for joining. I see Ayan Rajongwa. Who is this soldier? First time seeing him. Okay, let me explain who is this soldier to you. Okay, thank you very much, 3D Fix. Thank you. I will search for him. Thank you. This soldier his name is called Ibrahim Traore. He's the current president of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is in West Africa. Burkina Faso experienced a coup d'etat in 2023. And this guy has turned to become a hero to every African youth and every lover of Africa. He has done so much well in Burkina Faso. That is the reason why I made it clear here from the onset that I'm going to be promoting Ibrahim Traore with my platform. I'm going to be promoting him throughout this year, 2025. All I'll be putting his picture on my background, even if I'm discussing about another issue altogether. I'm going to put his picture behind, to promote his leadership, to make people, the world, to know him more. He's an exceptional leader that needs to be protected at all cost. He's a one in a million. He has opened the eyes of every African, and as well made us to understand that we have all it takes to build Africa. That there's no reason why any African child should go to bed hungry, and there's no reason why our African graduates, our youth, should be jobless, because we have all it takes to create job opportunity for them and to make their life comfortable. So that is why I put his picture behind. Oh, so I see GT Vibes. You deleted your message. GT Vibes, thank you for joining us here. Mohammed Hanif, thank you very much. You're welcome back, bro. It's been a while. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We should all go back on Burkina Faso. Thank you, Mama T, at your service. Thank you very much, Mama T. Where you're watching me from? I see Eric Agie. Hi, I am Ghanaian living in London. What's your program all about? First time listening to you. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. If you come to the program, what you do is you read the caption. When you read the caption, then you wait a little bit to get to understand where we are heading to. Like I said, all this while I've been preaching the state of African politics, and we are sensitizing our people the importance of holding leaders accountable and as well making sure that we unite Africans. Africa, we are one. What divided us is, the West that came and brought colonialism in Africa that made us speak different languages and as well, you know, have different kind of cultures. But Africa is one, you know. Okay, that's one of the reasons why Gaddafi was shouting and crying that he needs one African nation where we can use one currency and where Africa can be borderless. Any African citizen can travel to any African country without visa, borderless visa, and borderless countries in Africa. That's what we were praying for, and that's what we wanted. And as well, he, made us to understand the importance of unifying Africa and having one currency. So that is our program. That's what our program is all about. So I hope you get to understand now. Thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Eric Agie from Ghana, living in London. God bless you. Please share the broadcast so that we can get to wider audience. We need more people to come to the program. We need more audience. We need wider audience. Thank you. Mama T at your service. You say, I totally agree with this message. Thank you very much. Thank you. The chain is getting loosed already. You can feel it. I hope you are following African news. The chain is getting loose. People are waking up. People are getting to understand the importance of holding leaders accountable. You can agree with me that the wind of revolution is already blowing across Africa. And if you check around, you will see what is going on around West Africa, number one, and some other African countries. You see it happening in Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger Republic, Chad, Guinea Conakry, Senegal, it happened in I will also count Ghana because Ghana is feeling that kind of revolution because, like I said, John Mahama is a kind of revolutionary leader. He has never been an oppressor, and I'm really happy that he was able to win the election. And as I'm speaking now, there are changes in Ghana since he was elected and sworn in as president. I don't know if Ghanaians are here. Please, if you're a Ghanaian and you are hearing my voice and I'm making point, please comment and say yes. What I'm saying is true. You know, so you can feel it. And today it's happening in Kenya. You see the massive protest that is going on in Kenya. I've never been a supporter of any coup. I can never be in support of coup. I believe in law and order. I believe in following the rule of law, but I can never be in support of coup. But at a point, when someone is being pushed to the wall, what do you expect? The person will definitely have to react. So now you can understand the reason why people are now waking up, taking the bull by the horn, holding their leaders accountable, trying to make it by force. But I will not support the forceful way of clinging to power. But I will always encourage every single citizen speak up, use a little platforms to speak up. If you are waiting for the media houses in Africa to speak for you, you're wasting your time because the media houses are on payroll by the politicians. They can never speak the truth, you know. Thank you very much, Calvin Bonsu. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your comment. He said Ghana is seeing positive change under Mahama. I know. Listen, there's no country in Africa that have not studied very well. If you ask me anything about any country, maybe let me not say any country in Africa. I would say 70 or 75% of the countries in Africa. Ask me questions about them, and I will give you answer because I'm a Pan-Africanist and I read books about Africa and I read news about Africa. I'm so much passionate about Africa. I want to see our continent, coming back to the track. I want to see our continent become that continent that every African should be proud of. I want to see our continent whereby our youth will stop jumping to the Mediterranean Sea to cross to Europe for greener pasture. I want to see a continent, the African continent, whereby whatever you need, if you are sick, you just walk into the hospital and get treated properly, without, going to government giving you, what class medical facilities and what class education for our children. That is the kind of Africa that I want to see. That is my dream. That is my dream. So Ghana, John Mahama is doing amazingly well for now. Because one thing about me, I do not have so much confidence in African politicians. Well, the ones that are politicians, there are the ones I call politicians, there are the ones I call leaders. Like somebody like Ibrahim Traore is a leader, because a leader is someone that has that good intention for his people. A leader is someone that, all he thinks about his people is how he can be able to make life easy for them. That is who Ibrahim Traore is, and I have reasons why I call him a leader. Do you understand? A leader is somebody like Jomai Faye of Senegal. Jomai Faye is doing amazingly well, just as with his Prime Minister Osman Sonko. They're doing amazingly well. I told you guys there was a big revolution that happened in Senegal that people do not know. It is through ballot box, not by coup. Do you understand? Um, the former president of Senegal, uh, Macky Sall, was out of power. Though it wasn't his tenure was already done, but he wanted to impose somebody from his own, from his own coven, to come and carry on the affairs of Senegal. But Senegalese said no. That the revolution that they dream will come through ballot box, and it happened. Today, what is happening in Senegal? Jomai Faye is doing amazingly well. So this is all we ask him for. Dividends of democracy going across the board, reaching every single African, civil servant getting paid well, having proper, retirement plan. This is all we're asking for. We're not asking too much. We're not asking too much. I mean, in Africa here, so there are a lot of countries in Africa that doesn't even have constant electricity. Constant electricity is one step to development, and you cannot have development without electricity. I hope our leaders are getting to understand this. And the worst part of this is that almost all of them travels around the world. Anna, thank you. Okay. Na sekunda. Chede, you gram laptop to this guy. Ege banota talibes. Sorry, 1 minute. Let me attend. I'm very sorry I had to attend to somebody. I'm very sorry, please. Um, Calvin Bonsu said, Mahama knows this is democracy. Last chance in Ghana. If he fails, there is definitely going to be a revolution. That is true. That is true. And that is why it is very important for us to have the leaders that has listening ears, that always pay attention, to his people, and get to understand what they want and what they don't want. Mahama is that president that if Ghana, mistakenly lost him during the election, it will be very difficult for Ghana to stand back on their feet again. So I'm very, very happy that somebody have confirmed that Mahama is doing well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I see you. Who is this? Me, I think. To come. Oh, sorry. Mohammed from Hani from UK. Thank you very much. I know you. You've been my subscriber for a long time. Launching a universal currency is not that easy, my brother, my friend. Even the BRICS is not able to develop one. It's required extreme stability and trust. Now, let me ask you a question. This question is very sensitive. Aaron Raj Kowon. Let me ask you something. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry for pronouncing it wrong. Do you think Africa does not have that development or that extreme stability that you said, or the trust that you are talking about? A whole continent of Africa. Is that what you mean? I want to understand. Make me to understand, please. Do you think Africa does not have that capacity? I mean, you are talking to the richest continent on earth. I hope you get to understand. Don't be deceived by our color. Don't be deceived by what you see on the media. You are talking about the richest continent on earth. I'm not too sure that you've been to Africa before, and you need to visit. You need to come to Africa. I doubt. You're talking about stability. You're talking about development. You're talking about trust. Africa is the richest continent on earth. Do you know the resources that we have in Africa? Have you been to Africa before? Have you been to Nigeria before? Have you been to Nigeria before? I mean, I'm not talking about other countries in Africa. I'm talking about Nigeria. I'm not talking about South Africa. I'm not talking about Rwanda. I'm not talking about Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya. I'm not talking about, other countries in Africa, Ghana, Cape Verde, Senegal. I'm not talking about those countries. Let me talk about my country, Nigeria. Have you been to Nigeria before? Do you know how wealthy Nigerians are? Do you know how wealthy Nigeria is? Do you have the idea how wealthy Nigeria as a country is? I told you guys last time that if you doubt me, you can make your research. Do you know that a Lagos State as a state in Nigeria, Lagos State is one state out of 36 states plus capital 37, is one state in Nigeria. Will you agree with me that Lagos State alone is far more richer than Spain as a country? Do you have the idea? Lagos State, the revenue Lagos State generates in a month, Spain cannot generate it in 2 months. Thank you very much, my brother, Captain Blackbeard. Thank you very much for coming here again. Do you have the idea? Do you have the idea that Lagos State alone is far more richer than Spain as a country? Now you can talk about 36 states in Nigeria. Do you know the population of Nigeria? I'm talking about Nigeria alone. I'm not trying to put in other countries in Africa. I'm talking about my country alone. Do you know that we are over 250 million in population in Nigeria? Over 250 million in population in Nigeria. So I don't understand what you mean by development and what you mean by stability and trust. Don't be deceived by what you see on the media. The way the West have projected Africa on the media is very horrible. That is not the true picture of Africa. Africa is a very sweet and very, very, very sweet continent. That, in fact, do you know how many wealthy people comes from Africa? No, I'm not talking about corruption in Africa now anymore. I'm not talking about, because so this comment got my attention. I'm not talking about corruption. There is corruption. Look, there is corruption everywhere, even in Europe, America, everywhere. There is corruption everywhere. But the corruption in Africa is more. But now I'm not talking about corruption again. I'm not talking about the wealth of Africa. Do you have idea You're talking about that we're not worthy enough to have one currency. Africa is not worthy enough or stabilized enough or that have trust enough to have one currency. You're talking about Africa. Do you know that if aside from colonial masters, peddling around African government, do you have the idea the kind of resources that we have? Every resources that you can think of: uranium, gold, crude oil, sodium chloride. We have coal. We have everything that you can think of. Every natural resources that you can think of, Africa has them. And you're talking about stability. Do you know that after Second World War, 70% of the resources they used to rebuild Africa? Do you doubt me? You're talking about stability. You're talking about trust. What kind of trust do you want from Africa? What kind of stability do you want from Africa? What kind of development do you want from Africa? Do you know you that is listening to me now? Hello? Okay. 100. Okay. Do you know? Sorry, this guy is distracting me. I think I have to off my phone. I don't want distraction. Do you know that? Do you know in Nigeria, you that is watching me now, if you come to Nigeria today, if you visit Lagos in Nigeria today with $50,000, and you want to live, you want to live luxury. I mean, with $50,000, you want to live luxury. Will you agree with me that that money will perish in your hand within the space of 1 week? I mean, Nigeria. If you come to Nigeria thinking, listen, I don't know the kind of mindset you guys have. I don't know what you guys think about Africa. Please, what they project to you guys on the media in the West is not exactly the way it is in Africa. Yes, there are poor people. There are few poor people in Africa. We have poor people. There are poor people everywhere. Even in America, there are homeless people. In Canada, there are homeless people. In UK, in Europe, there are homeless people everywhere. But in Africa, my brother, we have wealthy people. The only country that can compete, in fact, that I would say that they are more richer than Nigeria, that have more wealthy people than Nigeria, is a country like America, or India, or China. These are the countries that if you're talking about wealthy people, I will tell you, yes, they have more wealthy people than Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria alone. I'm not talking about Africa, all Africa generally. What do you think about Africa? A continent that has everything. Have you come to Africa and feel our weather? Do you think that when during the winter or so whatsoever, during the rainy season, we start wearing jacket to cover ourselves? Africans, we wear anything that we want to wear at any time, at any day. We have beautiful weather, both summer, both winter. We do not have winter here, by the way. We have very amazing weather. Is it about nature? You're talking about nature? We have super amazing nature. Talk about food. We have beautiful food, amazing food, awesome food, beautiful women. We rich in resources, mineral resources. So what kind of stability you are talking about? Are you talking about? What kind of development are you talking about? Did they tell you that Africa is not developed? Can you be able to afford, I mean, a plot of land in Banana Island in Nigeria, in Lagos? Do you think you can be able to afford it? Listen, there are some places in Nigeria. You cannot even. I mean, if you want to purchase like three bedroom or 4 bedroom duplex, you will have to keep like, let me not just like, you have to keep like $10 million or even more. Africa is a rich country. Don't look at Africa like Africa is poor. We are not poor. I'm telling you that we deserve to have our own currency, and you're telling me that it is not easy to have this thing where before you can get universal currency, you will have to have stability and this and that. What are you talking about? Africa has all that. You know. Sorry, guys. So you just wake up one morning, you started thinking that Africa is one poor country like that. I've told you guys one story. There's something I watched on Lucky Udo's page. Lucky Udo is a YouTuber and also a content creator. He was interviewing one guy that came from America. The guy said while he was in school, he was dreaming of coming to Africa to conquer Africa and become king in Africa with $10,000. He would buy large houses, buy this and buy that. I was like, this is the way they projected Africa to these children. They make them see Africa like Africa is one continent that has human being people that are living there that are not human beings. That is the way they projected Africa to them. So this young boy decided one day it's not like the guy is on drug anyway. He's common sense, but you cannot blame him because it was what how the way Africa was projected to him, that's the way he thought. You know, he woke up one morning with $10,000 and started coming to Africa. He bought a ticket to come to Africa to come and conquer Africa and become king in Africa and start using people as slaves. According to his interview, you can go to Lucky Udo, go back. I think that was last year or something thereabout. Go and watch that broadcast, that content. I was like, so when the guy came, he came to the wrong direction. He went to Abuja. So when he landed in Abuja with $10,000, the money did not even last up to 1 week and the money finished. He became stranded. Conquer the people you came to conquer now. There's no money to conquer them. There's no strength to conquer them. Where will you even start conquering people from in Africa? So you don't blame these people. It is see, let me tell you something. You know, we need to start sensitizing people about Africa. We need to let people know how Africa looks like. Africa is not a poor continent. Do you understand? At the end of the day, the boy became stranded in Lagos and started looking for ticket to go back home. You know, that is how it will always be. When you look down on something, at the end of the day, that thing you look down on will, ridicule you, make you look like a joke, make you look like a joke. There are billionaires in dollars in Nigeria, billionaires in dollars. Should I start mentioning them? There are billionaires in dollars. There are billionaires in dollars in Africa. Africa is not that poor the way you think. So stop following your news mainstream. They are lying to you people. They're not telling you guys anything truth about Africa. They're not telling you anything truth about Africa. They're not telling you. Look at superstars now. Like I said, Afrobeat is taking over the world. Most of the Afrobeat stars are coming from Africa. They are coming from Nigeria. Most of them, the most popular ones, are coming from Nigeria. So how will you think that these people are coming from? How do you even see Nigeria? Because when they come to Africa for tourism, they will go to the marketplaces where people are doing their normal businesses. Like our mothers went to the market and all that. They will start taking pictures, go to the farm, take our mothers' pictures, and go on the street and see some small children that are trying to survive, take them pictures, and then they put it on the internet. So they're telling you this is how Africa looks like. They will go to bad areas. They will put it on the media, making you to see Africa like Africa is a shithole continent. But Africa is not. Africa is not. The other day, I've never been to Namibia before. The other day, I was watching a YouTuber, talking about Namibia. I mean, wow. I was like, is this country in Africa? You need to come to Africa, experience Africa, tour around Africa, then you can make your choice. before you start believing what they project, what they sell to you as news. Those are propaganda. Propaganda. Propaganda against the people of Africa. Ewa Kingsley said, we only had one issue in our Africa countries, which is bad leaders. God actually blessed us. I swear to God, our problem is bad leadership. That's all. That is all. That's all. If we can be able to get it right on the poll, on the ballot box, if we can be able to get it right, choose the right leaders without being sentimental, without being religious, without being tribalistic. Just set aside tribalism, set aside a religion, set aside sentiment and emotion. Vote the right person that will carry on the affairs of the country. That is where we will get it right. And that is exactly what is happening in Burkina Faso today. Because Ibrahim Traore is intentional. He wants the best for his people. That's why he decided to risk his life. Do you know the amount of risk Ibrahim Traore took to be where he is today? Single individual that have survived over 17 times assassination attempts. An individual. They have survived over 17 times assassination attempts. Why are they trying to assassinate him? To silence him, to silence the truth. Because they know very well that he's a danger to them and to their economy. Because he's waking every African up for us to understand that we have what it takes to rebuild Africa. A small country like Burkina Faso, that their resources, you can agree with me and imagine that Burkina Faso, as big as and Burkina Faso is the fourth largest gold producing country in Africa. Fourth largest gold producing country in Africa. They told us that in Burkina Faso, underneath Burkina Faso, is all gold. It's all gold. Burkina Faso and Angola is all gold. And the question is, when these mineral resources were being taken out from the ground, where were they sending them to? And where is the money? Now you can agree with me that all this while, what Burkina Faso gets from their resources was just only 20%. Was just only 20%. That is a very serious, is a serious question that we need to ask ourselves. Why was Burkina Faso earning only 20% of their own resources that come from their own country? Just simply because they do not have the equipment to get those resources out from the ground. That will give you the infantry to be giving them only 20% of their own resources that you are taking from their own ground. That's what Ibrahim Traore saw. And he said, no, you can't keep sitting on the fence, watching all these things happening. We have to hold the bull by the horn. We have to take responsibility of our country. We have to retrieve our country back. If we continue like this, we are heading to the doom. A country that have suffered a lot in the hand of French government for 30-something years. The presence of French in Burkina Faso could not afford to give Burkina Faso anything more than 3,000 kilometer paved road. Almost all the roads in Burkina Faso are depleted or are bad. If you have gone to that country before, you will agree with me that country suffered a lot. Despite that they were enriched with mineral resources, but those resources were not being utilized to make the life of the citizens better. Only 20% of their resources was being given to the owner of the resources. That is a high level of injustice. That is a high level of wickedness. That is a high level of extortion and exploitation. Ibrahim Traore said, no, we can't continue like this. We have to make that change come to reality. Thomas Sankara tried all his best, and at the end of the day, they ended up, assassinating him. And it is time. He said, I wouldn't mind if I give my life for my country to be liberated. I don't care. I don't care whatever it will take for me to liberate my country. That is Thomas Sankara reincarnated. Thomas Sankara reincarnated. Thomas Sankara was assassinated on 1983. And Ibrahim Traore is 37 years old. So probably Ibrahim Traore was born, I think, 4 years after the death of Thomas Sankara. So if you're a Pan-Africanist and a good critical thinker, you agree with me that there's a possibility that Ibrahim Traore is a Thomas Sankara reincarnated. You give me 20% out of my resources, the resources that I would have used to make my own country comfortable, the resources that I would have used to build constant electricity for my people, build good hospital, world-class hospitals for my people, build quality education for my people, build good road, access road for my own people. You are taking it from me, and still you name, oh my goodness. I mean, Africa, we've gone through a lot, and somebody will come on this comment section and be telling us about stability and trust and development. If at all we had like I said, I've told you guys time without number. For me, I do not believe that we had anything like independence, because how can we have independence and you are celebrating every year independence, and still the people that colonized us, that we claim that they left us already, they are still in charge of our affairs of our country? How does that even make sense? How did that even make sense to you? You were being colonized, and at the end of the day, you regain your freedom, and they left, but they still remain in your country, telling your government what to do. Our government became puppet. Our president became puppet to them. Our government will never do anything without taking permission from these people. That is the reason why, as big as Africa, I don't know why somebody is talking about stability and development. As big as Africa, we do not have even missile sites. We don't have ballistic missile sites of our own. At least if anything happens, we can be able to defend our continent. This is what they want. They want us to be separated, to be divided with different languages, so that they can achieve their dream. Go to Europe today. Just touch one, maybe go to Schengen. Just go to Europe, and not just go to Europe. Touch Spain, or touch Italy, or touch Netherlands, or touch Germany. When you touch one, you touch all. If you touch one, you touch all. And that is how it's supposed to be in Africa. When America invaded Libya, the minute they invaded Libya, I was expecting the African leaders to come up and say, no, you don't have the right to invade our territory. But no, they were all cowards. They were all puppets. They could not talk, because they are under influence of that peanut they were being given to. That is why they made America safe haven for African politicians. Safe haven. That is where they take the looted funds to. They were being protected because they were being used against the people. They are being protected in America. That's why once they become listen, let me tell you, immediately you have election and somebody declared winner, the next thing that person will do is to send his family all to America or UK. Buy house in America or buy house in UK. Send his family, his children, all, and wife. Even take their relative, even extended relatives, and they will come back here to come and play politics with your own life. You give me 20% of my own resources, you give me just 20%. Out of 100%, you give me 20% of my own resources. What can the 20% do for me? Now, after 2 years, when Ibrahim Traore asked these people to leave, and he reclaimed the mining site all in Burkina Faso, he took charge of his resources. He went and bought those equipment that they are saying that Burkina Faso do not have the equipment to take out the resources. That is why they are giving them only 20%. Ibrahim Traore went and bought those equipment. Please, I beg you, make your research. I can never lie, because on this platform, in this channel, YouTube can never allow lies or misinformation. Everything that I tell you here is gospel truth and nothing but the truth. That is why I call my program Gospel of Truth. My program is Gospel of Truth. I stand on the truth and nothing but the truth. I don't mix words. Ibrahim Traore asked them to leave because he got immediately he took over power. The next thing he did was the same thing Senegal did. That is why I told you there is a revolution that happening in Senegal, but a diplomatic revolution, and that is the kind of revolution that I'm asking for. Diplomatic revolution, people knowing, taking, I mean, the people of, the people taking, the responsibility of, electing the right leaders in power, not by coup, not by killing, not by shedding blood, no, but by the pool. Choose the right leader. Set aside sentiment. Set aside emotion. Set aside tribalism and religion. These are the things that is killing Africa more. Religion was opposed to you. Religion was brought in Africa to damage our psychology and our sense of reasoning. These are the work of the religion in Africa. Yes. During our own time of our forefathers, there was nothing. Our religion is the way of worship. We wake up in the morning. You wake up with your snap, your snap. I don't know what you guys call snap, hot drink, and your cola nut. You call your the gods of your land, and that was our religion. But when they brought this religion, they started scattering our brain, and our sense of reasoning. Set aside sentiment, emotion. Choose the right leaders. Ibrahim Traore said, no, we cannot continue to allowing this to happen to us. Meanwhile, our people are dying in hunger. People have been subjected into abject poverty. Our people go to bed with empty stomach. We cannot continue like this when we have resources underneath Burkina Faso. It's full of gold. That country is super blessed. Do you know the kind of sun that is in Burkina Faso? That shows you the kind of resources they have underneath. He said no. He went and bought the equipment. He took the mining site back. This happened last year. He took the mining site back from them. He went and purchased equipment to take off those resources from the ground. And now, as I'm talking to you, Burkinabés are the one mining in their mining sites, and they are utilizing their resources. And people came here to come and say, no, the resources is going to Russia. He made deal with Russia. Russia is taking 80%. How do you know? Go and make your research. Ibrahim Traore went to Russia, yes, but he didn't went to Russia for any business deal. He went to Russia because he saw Putin as a role model, because Putin is not a puppet to the West. He told Putin, he said, I came here not because I need something from you. I don't need anything from you. Even when IMF begged him to come and take loan, he said no, you don't want loan. Even when Saudi Arabia came to him and tell him, please, we want to come and build 200 mosques in your country, he told them, no, we don't need mosque. What my people need is job. This is leader that is intentional. This is leader that is intentional, that love his people, that everything about his people is touching him at heart. He told Saudi Arabia that he don't need their 200 mosques, that what he needs is job opportunity for his people. Come and create job opportunity for my people, not religion. They already have enough mosque. He took the bull by the horn. He asked them to leave, and he purchased the equipment, and he started taking out his resources. At the end of the day, he went to Russia and he told Putin, what I need from you is that thing that you have in your head. We need it to utilize to build our country, because our country is a young nation. We want to build our country. That is all he went there for. And all the Sahel states, president, they went there as well, because they want to establish a meso site. They want to establish a meso site in the Sahel states, so that they can defend themselves. Something that our African leaders can never be able to request for, as big as Africa, because they are under the influence of I don't know if I'm to call it colonialism or something. They are being controlled. They can't make decisions on their own without going to take permission from their superior. They can't. We are here saying, yeah, we have our independence. We have our independence. Meanwhile, your president told you last month that he's going to in UK, Britain, to go and unveil his 2 years leadership. Why is he going to UK to go and do that? Why not do it in Asorok? Why not do it in Port Harcourt or in Lagos or in Calabar or anywhere else in Nigeria? Why is he going to the UK to go and tell his masters, please, this is how I've done. Oh, am I doing well? Am I going too much? Because those people, they don't want too much development. They don't want us to be that. Listen, listen, we can't continue like this. We already know what they want, what they know. We know. Do you understand? Understand? So now, Ibrahim Traore now is the one in charge of their mining site. And you know the sweetest thing this guy did? After many years, France has been in Burkina Faso, they could not even build road for them. For you to see the level of wickedness. And what he can do is this. He went and purchased equipment to build road, to construct road. He asked all the foreign contractors to leave. He asked all the foreign contractors to leave, because when you give them contract, just exactly what is happening in Nigeria, when you give them contract, it takes them forever to even deliver 1 kilometer paved road. So he found the need to ask them to go so that he can be able to take charge of his resources and the construction. And they left. What he did was he went and purchased over 1,000 machines to construct road. And you know how much a brand new excavator can cost. You know how much. You know how much a brand new payloader can cost. You know how much a brand new compactor can cost. You know how much a brand new truck can cost. Those materials came from Ghana port. They landed in Ghana port because the Burkina Faso do not have sea. They don't have seaport. So they take their import materials from other country. So they went to the Ghana. Burkina Faso have very good relationship with Ghana. They have very tight and good relationship with Ghana. And this is one of the reasons why I so much love Mahama. I wish Mahama can rule Ghana for a long time. Too bad that he has only one time to go. He purchased over 1,000 machines and they landed in border. I hope there are Ghanaians that are watching me here. Confirm what I'm saying if I'm lying. From Ghana down to Burkina Faso, he brought all those machines down to Burkina Faso. When he brought them down, he not went out to go and look for expatriates or foreigners to come and make use of the machines. He sent his citizens to go and learn how to make use of those equipments. And now, as we speak, Burkina Faso are the ones reconstructing Burkina Faso as we speak. So I don't know where they got the news that everything they're saying here is AI is not true. Have you been to Burkina Faso before? Just within the space of 2 years, you can imagine how much is payloader, how much is excavator, how much is all those things. Over 1,000 of them he purchased. Where did he get the money from? From the resources. He did not take loan from anywhere. But Ibrahim Traore did not take loan from anywhere. Even IMF is begging him to come and take loan. He said no, that he don't want, because he knows that those loan is like a trap. It's like a trap. Not just only building roads, reconstructing all the government buildings. All the government buildings in Ouagadougou is reconstructing them. Building power plants that will supply electricity to his people for at least 24 hours. Knowing fully well the importance of electricity, that electricity is the step to development. There are a lot of countries that you can, if I tell you that most of those countries does not have electricity, 24 hours electricity, you'll be shocked. In this generation, who will survive without electricity? How can you survive without electricity? It is very, very, if you cannot give anything to your people, give them electricity and good road. Give them electricity and good road, good hospitals. It's not all about playing politics. It's not all about having the intention of stealing, exploitation. Have good intention for your people. Have good intention. I don't see any reason why any African child should be out of school. I don't see any reason for that. Any African child should be out of school. There is no reason. There's nothing anybody can justify. You telling me the parents don't have money to pay for school fees? If the parents do not have money to pay for school fees, do you know that we have resources? Listen, every single money that we have in Africa belongs to Africans. Nobody is more African than anybody else. Nobody is more African. We have equal rights. Those in power, they are servants to us. We send them there. We did them a favor by sending them there, giving them a job to go and speak for us and stand for us. They are our servants. There is no reason on the surface of this earth any African child should be out of school, walking on the street and hawking on the street. When you ask him why I did not go to school, he tell you I did not pay school fees. That is a big shame. That is a big shame, very big shame. That is the biggest shame ever on the face of any African leader. If that ever happens in your country, you should bow in shame. There is no reason why. Listen, will you agree with me? As big as Nigeria, as wealthy as Nigeria, will you agree with me if there is any accident or any occurrence in Nigeria today? If you have accident in Nigeria, suddenly you are in an emergency, they take you to hospital. Do you know that they can never treat you, even if your life is remaining one bar, even if your life just remaining small thing to do for you just to die? Will you agree with me that they can never attend to you until you make certain amount of deposit before you can be attended to? Will you agree with me? That is a high level of wickedness. That is a high level of wickedness. And we have everything. We have everything. We have everything. Few individuals are the one packing the money. That is why Nigerian politicians are super freaking wealthy. Once they enter politics, they are super freaking wealthy because of corruption. Because of corruption. Corruption has eaten them deep and deeper. One single person, a single politician will own over 500, 700 houses. How many houses will you be able to sleep in one night? You enter their car garage, you see fleet of cars scattered everywhere. Fleet of cars scattered everywhere. How many cars will you drive at a time? If we do not wake up now, we are heading to the doom. 2027 is around the corner. This is another chance for Nigerian youth. Vote your conscience. Set aside sentiment. Set aside tribalism. Set aside religion. We must get it right through the ballot box, not by coup. I will never support coup in any form. We must get it right through the ballot box. It happened in Senegal. It can as well happen in Nigeria. It happened in Senegal. It can as well happen in Nigeria. It happened in Ghana. It can as well happen in Nigeria. So that we can start enjoying the dividends of democracy. We can start enjoying the dividends of democracy. That is the right of every citizen. That is the right of every citizen. You are not a cow. You are not a slave to politicians. They are our servants. The other day I saw on the news a few days ago that FCT minister in Nigeria, that is Nyesom Wike, allocated over 2,000 hectares of land to his son's name. Over 2,000 hectares of land. think in Maitama or where, in a very, very expensive location, 2,000 hectares of land. He allocated to his son. His son that is not even, that is, I doubt if that boy is up to 20 years. And the land worth over how many billions of naira? And there's no protest on the street. There's no peaceful protest anywhere. All we do on the social media is clamoring. You clamor from now till tomorrow, nothing will happen. We need to get the right leaders on board. We've suffered a lot. We've suffered a lot. It is high time every African youth should wake up. It's too much. Enough is enough. Please, if you are joining me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button, and as well, please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast. Please subscribe to the channel. Please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Let me play this voice note, this video from Nehemiah when he went to Burkina Faso. He was in Burkina Faso a few months ago, and he confirmed that everything I preach here is nothing but the truth. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What is really happening in Burkina Faso is a revolution that I believe that the entire continent of Africa can emulate. I mean, when you have a leader that really cares about his people, he makes sure that he delivers. Guess what? Will you believe if I tell you that the entire country of Burkina Faso could only boast of 3,000 kilometers paved road from independence till now? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? I mean, a country called Botswana could boast of 3,000 kilometers when the British left them. But the French left, a government came to power. See, that's a construction going on. A government came to power for over 27 years. How old is this country? The independence since 1960. 1960. Yeah. And the country could only boast of 3,000 kilometers. 3,000 kilometers, I'm telling you. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. As Wodimai was saying, since the independence up to today, we had just 3,000 something paved roads. But now, with the coming of Traoré, they are planning to pave 5,000 kilometers per year. This is insane. This is unbelievable. How are they achieving that? Yeah, they bought all the equipment because the government doesn't want anymore to let any company be in charge of this. So they bought all the equipment to do it by itself. The government is in charge of painting all those roads that you can see. That's crazy. Yeah. As you guys, maybe some of you saw the equipment coming from Ghana. Okay. People made a lot of videos about it. So the equipment are here. The government is taking care of constructing or building the roads. Because, sometimes they give it to private companies and they take forever to finish some roads. So the government is now taking care of building the roads with their own equipment and everything. So that's what's happening. And one of the most exciting thing about this whole road construction in Burkina Faso, the fact that the government bought all the equipment, trained the youth to operate this equipment. So literally, it's the people of Burkina Faso building the country for the people of this beautiful country. The country is under construction. Burkina Faso indeed is under construction because I am here and I'm seeing roads being constructed. I am here and I'm seeing factories being built. I am here and I'm seeing entrepreneurs coming out saying that this is their first time. I mean, feeling so proud about their country to do business in their country. This is a revolution, and I believe that a revolution like this needs to be supported. My name is Wadamaya, an African content creator on a journey to celebrate African excellence. I'll see you all in the next one. What is really happening in Burkina Faso is a revolution that I believe that the entire continent of Africa can emulate. I mean, when you have a leader that really cares about his people, he makes sure that he delivers. Guess what? Will you believe if I tell you that the entire country of Burkina Faso could only boast of 3,000 kilometers paved road from independence till now? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? I mean, a country called Botswana could boast of 3,000 kilometers when the British left them. But the French left, the government came to power. See, that's a construction going on. The government came to power for over 27 years. How old is this country? The country, the independence since 1960. 1960? Yeah. And the country could only boast of 3,000 kilometers. 3,000 kilometers, I'm telling you. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. As Wodimai was saying, since the independence up to today, we had just 3,000 something paved roads. But now, with the coming of Traoré, they are planning to pave 5,000 kilometers per year. This is insane. This is unbelievable. How are they achieving that? Yeah, they bought all the equipment because the government doesn't want anymore to let any company be in charge of this. So they bought all the equipment to do it by itself. The government is in charge of painting all those roads that you can see. That's crazy. Yeah. As you guys, maybe some of you saw the equipment coming from Ghana. Okay. People made a lot of videos about it. So the equipment are here. The government is taking care of constructing or building the roads because sometimes they give it to private companies and they take forever to finish some roads. So the government is now taking care of building the roads with their own equipment and everything. So that's what's happening. And one of the most exciting thing about this whole road construction in Burkina Faso, the fact that the government bought all the equipment, trained the youth to operate this equipment. So literally, it's the people of Burkina Faso building the country for the people of this beautiful country. The country is under construction. Burkina Faso indeed is under construction because I am here and I'm seeing roads being constructed. I am here and I'm seeing factories being built. I am here and I'm seeing entrepreneurs coming out saying that this is their first time. I mean, feeling so proud about their country to do business in their country. This is a revolution, and I believe that a revolution like this needs to be supported. My name is Wadamaya, an African content creator on a journey to celebrate African excellence. I'll see you all in the next one. What is really happening in Burkina Faso is a revolution that I believe that the entire continent of Africa can emulate. I mean, when you have a leader that really cares about his people, he makes sure that he delivers. Guess what? Will you believe if I tell you that the entire country of Burkina Faso could only boast of 3,000 kilometers paved road from independence till now? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? I mean, a country called Botswana could boast of 3,000 kilometers when the British left them. But the French left, the government came to power. See, that's a construction going on. The government came to power for over 27 years. How old is this country? The country, the independence since 1960. 1960? Yeah. And the country could only boast of 3,000 kilometers. 3,000 kilometers, I'm telling you. Is it true? Yeah, it's true. As Wodimai was saying, since the independence up to today, we had just 3,000 something paved roads. But now, with the coming of Traore, they are planning to pave 5,000 kilometers per year. This is insane. This is unbelievable. How are they achieving that? Yeah, they bought all the equipment because the government doesn't want anymore to let any company be in charge of this. So they bought all the equipment to do it by itself. The government is in charge of building all those roads that you can see. That's crazy. Yeah. As you guys, maybe some of you saw the equipment coming from Ghana. Okay. People made a lot of videos about it. So the equipment are here. The government is taking care of constructing or building the roads because sometimes they give it to private companies and they take forever to finish some roads. So the government is now taking care of building the roads with their own equipment and everything. So that's what's happening. And one of the most exciting thing about this whole road construction in Burkina Faso, the fact that the government bought all the equipment, trained the youth to operate this equipment. So literally, it's the people of Burkina Faso building the country for the people of this beautiful country. The country is under construction. Burkina Faso indeed is under construction because I am here and I'm seeing roads being constructed. I am here and I'm seeing factories being built. I am here and I'm seeing entrepreneurs coming out saying that this is their first time. I mean, feeling so proud about their country to do business in their country. This is a revolution, and I believe that a revolution like this needs to be supported. My name is Waramaya, an African content creator on a journey to celebrate African excellence. I'll see you all.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I went to have some breakfast. I went to have breakfast because I was hungry. It's already 10:37 already, so it's actually late. Please, who is there? Please, if you're joining for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Put on notification button, share the broadcast, give me a thumbs up, comment where you're watching from. Let me give a little shout out now before I continue. Just comment where you're watching from. Where, can you hear me? Oh, sorry. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Can you hear me? Please share the broadcast. Please share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Okay, Mama T. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mama T. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you, Mama T. Richard Morehead. Thank you. Kaya Mooding. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Who else is there, please? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment. Comment where you're watching from, please. Love Kingsley. Thank you very much. Love, where are you watching from? Kenneth Nwopi. Yes, loud and clear. Comrade Ken from Nigeria. Thank you very much. Ken, how are you doing? Thank you very much. Okay, love from Ghana. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Who else is there? Who else? Who else? Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You need to subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. It's important that we subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, please. Kenny Daniel from St. Lucia. Thank you very much, my Caribbean people. Thank you very much. Who else is there, please? All right, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kenny, thank you very much. Are you joining us for the first time? Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, put on your notification button, share the broadcast. Thank you very much, Mama T. Thank you so much. I appreciate. I appreciate. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Kenny from St. Lucia. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, what's the distance between St. Lucia to Bahamas? Is it far? Peter Muro. Thank you. Welcome back again, Peter Muro. This is not your first time here. I'm very sure, pretty sure. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Thank you. Please, do you have a question? Anybody that has a question here, please throw in your question here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mama T. God bless you. Please, if you have a question, feel free to ask your question constructively, please. Please ask your question. If you have an opinion, feel free to say your opinion here as well. Please, we are here to share ideas, opinions. Ademoye Amubikonhu. That name is very difficult for me to pronounce. Ademoye. Thank you very much. Abdul Swamad Muyunga. Please, where are you watching from, Abdul? Abdul, where are you watching from? Fabeyi Alao. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you from Nigeria. I think Fabeyi is from Nigeria. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, my brother from Uganda. You remind me of Museveni, the tyrant, the dictator Museveni. How is your country going now? How is Bobby Wine? Abdul, please, can you tell me more about Bobby Wine and what he has been facing in the hand of Museveni? Thank you for coming here. Lord, what the status for Burkina Faso currently? Burkina Faso is doing well. It's just as usual. It's like a project site. It's coming up. But it's something great on my spirit life has risen. I must come to Nigeria to visit. It is very important. We keep sensitizing our people on the importance of coming back home, our African brothers and African sisters in diaspora. There's a necessity, there's important, it is very, very important for you to come back to your roots. It's always be connected to your root. It's important. My brother starts watching from South London. Thank you very much. God bless you. Kwasi Amakwa. This is not your first time here. Thank you very much. God bless you for joining us always. I see Kenny Daniel, Bahamas is like 1,000. That thing, 1,343 miles. Wow. It's not that far now. It's not that crazy far like that. That means they have, it's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far. It's not that far. Time will come when I will visit the Caribbeans. I will tour around Caribbeans. At least take out 1 month or 1 month and 2 weeks. By God's grace, a day will come. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is always important for our people to start coming back home. Listen, I always tell people this. I've not been monetized yet to the net coin. Don't worry. From next week, I believe from next week we'll be monetized because I've already reached to the watch hour that I needed. So the only thing remaining now is I have a strike anyway. When the strike will expire on the 3rd of April, once the strike expires, I will apply for monetization. So you guys, if you want to donate a coin, there's no problem with that, as long as it's from your heart. Though I don't solicit for fund from anybody. I don't do this for money. I do it for passion. It's my passion. has been my passion for a long time. I thank God for the platform. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you, Kwasi. Abdul said, Bobby is good, but arrest is the order of the day. Many comrades in prison. Oh God. Wait, let me screenshot. Let me screenshot this message. Let me screenshot this. Bro, I think this is your first time on my broadcast. I've been talking about Museveni time without number. I've been talking about Museveni time almost every time on my broadcast. I'm talking about Museveni. Museveni, the way Museveni have subjected the people of Uganda into abject poverty, making them feel less of themselves. When comrades come out to come and defend for hello, even phone. Bolaji, Bolaji, how far now? Hello, Chelo, oh my guy, love. Yeah, but I boy, yeah. Not number. Yes. All right, sorry, I got a call. Kwasi, okay, sorry. I appreciate the work you do. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate too. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you so much. God bless you. Not Nell or Tafase. Hey. I say I was born in Germany. My father was in army. It has been bad in America for me and my family. Passport are being bought. Really? You see, let me come. Let me just forget about every other conversation this afternoon. Let me just talk about the importance. I've said it time without number on my videos. I've made a video for it, and I put it is on my channel. If you go through down my channel, you will watch the video. I've made it. I've said it time without number. Our people, we need to start sensitizing our people in diaspora. It is very, very important. It is very, very, very important. Listen, you were an African. I keep telling people this. You were an African before you became anything else that you think that you are. If you think that you are too comfortable in wherever you found yourself, always remember there is nothing like there's no place like home. There is no place like home. It is very important that you reconnect back to your roots. Our children are being scattered all over the world. They doesn't want to come back home anymore because the way Africa has been projected to them, making them be scared of Africa, making them to think maybe if you once they entered Africa, they are dead. That is how they have been projected Africa to them. It is very important that our people start coming back home. Our people start coming back. I'm taking questions and comments from the comment section. I'm taking questions and comments from the comment section. Um, okay. Abdul said, just now, the son is the acting president. I know very well, acting president, even after the currently passed bill by Uganda Parliament gives the CDF more power in the case of an insurgency. I understand. This is a high level of nepotism that has been meted on Ugandans. And I have a young boy that came here on my live broadcast. I think it was yesterday evening or yesterday morning. He came on my program and be telling me that Museveni is doing well in Uganda. I was asking him, okay, it was yesterday night. I asked him, please, can you list the list of the good things Museveni have done in Uganda after over 40 years in power? The good things Museveni did in Uganda, is it the high level of nepotism that is imposed on Ugandans? Is it maltreatment? He has been maltreating the Ugandan people, have been thrown into jail, people have been killed. Bobby Wine, the last election, Bobby Wine's house was surrounded by soldiers. He was on house arrest. Bobby Wine, throughout the election. And mind you, during this election, observers were there from ECOWAS, from African Union, from European Union, from UN. They were all there to observe the election. They saw the wickedness that the Museveni meted on the innocent people of Uganda, robbed them of their mandate in broad daylight, and they did nothing. What they could do was to declare Museveni the winner of the election. This is the high level of corruption, and it's never anywhere in the media. Nobody carried this news. That is why I keep telling people how media houses in Africa has been compromised with money. They only give you the news that favors their paymasters. They will never give you the news that you really need to hear. The media houses have been compromised. Media houses have been compromised in Africa. That is why the West now find it so comfortable when they want to eliminate a leader, they will tag him a dictator or a tyrant. And you see all the media houses will be giving negative news about that leader. That's what they did to Gaddafi. That's what they did to Idi Amin of Uganda. That's what they did to Thomas Sankara and Kwame Nkrumah. A lot of our African heroes. That is what they did to them. And do you know why they felt for Ibrahim Traore's matter? Because why? We are in digital age. We have social media. I do not need to go and pay Arise TV or Channels TV to air my view or to say my mind. I do not have to go there for them to manipulate me on what I have to say. I have my platform that people watches me and I air my view and say my mind. Let the hell get loose. As long as I know that I'm standing on the truth and I'm saying the truth and nothing but the truth. At the end of this program, I will have nothing less than 20,000 people, live view. So meaning that I have passed the message across over 20,000 people. I'm very happy and fulfilled. I'm very happy. This has been my passion for a long time, and I thank God for giving me this platform, and I'm going to use it without fear or favor. I'm going to use it without fear or favor. I'm not here to massage any politician's ego. I'm not here to massage any politician's ego. Never in any form. They're not the one putting food on my table. And by the way, I've never benefited anything. I've never benefited anything from the government. Never. Nothing. Not even one thing. Not even one thing. So why should I bow for them or be scared of speaking up the truth? This young man came on my live program and was telling me that Museveni is doing absolutely well. He's doing well in Uganda. And I asked him, please, can you give me the list of the things that Museveni have done in Uganda in the favor of Ugandans? He could not say anything. He was silent. I said, can you see? This is the problem average of Africans. Average Africans has been brainwashed by these politicians. When you are speaking against their favorite, you become their enemy. But when you are praising their favorite, you become the best. I don't want to be anybody's best. As long as I know that I'm doing the right thing. As long as I know that I'm doing the right thing, which is very, very important, my conscience will be happy, my mind will be at rest, and God in heaven will be proud of me, and my ancestors will be proud of me that I'm doing the right cause. Museveni have subjected the people of Uganda into abject poverty, never giving them back the dividends of democracy. Over 40 years, clinging to power, holding power ransom. What did he do? He made his son the CDS. From CDS now, this guy said the son now is the acting president. That is a high level of nepotism. Is Uganda personal property? Uganda has never been a personal property to anybody. And I've never had the kind of protest that I need to hear in Uganda. We need peaceful protest in Uganda. How many would they even kill? The people of Kenya did it. They did it again. The same thing can happen also in Uganda. People need to be treated well. Museveni have messed messed up the people, the mind of the people of Uganda, and it's uncalled for. What marvel that you see during the election in Uganda, I think 2021 or 2020, 2021 or thereabout. That is when I knew that all this AU, African Union, ECOWAS, United Nations, all these people, they are all scammers. All these people, they are not, they are here for nothing. They are not here to protect you. They are here to protect their interest. Everybody knows very well that Bobby Wine won that election landslide. My brother from Uganda, I hope you can hear me. I'm not lying. Confirm if what I'm saying is the truth. So I see, he said, just to know how. Okay. Kenneth Nwobi said, my question is, in Nigeria, the crude oil found in Niger Delta proceeds are distributed among all states, while the gold in Zamfara, Niger, and Plateau State is classified. Why? Well, let me tell you something. Most of those mining sites in Zamfara are being managed, are being mined by foreigners. I hope you are aware. They're being mined by Chinese companies and other companies. And they are being sold by the government. Do you understand? So you can, like I said, you see what happened in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso underneath is full of gold. Burkina Faso is the largest gold, largest gold producing country, the fourth largest producing gold country in Africa. I don't know if the English is right, but I'm sorry. Just agree with me, bear with me with my English. So you can imagine the Nigerian government doesn't even pay much attention to that part. Where the attention is on the crude oil. And beside the crude oil, you are saying that is they are sharing to. They're not sharing the crude oil to anybody. They share it within themselves. Because at the end of the day, what is the benefit you get from crude oil? You still have to buy petrol. You still have to buy diesel. So there's no benefit. There's no direct benefit from it because you still buy the same price you buy petrol in Nigeria is almost the same price you buy petrol in Gambia, because Gambia does not even have crude oil, but it's the same price that we are buying here. So what is the benefit? There's no single benefit. Raphael Victor, we should come back home when life is better abroad and better security. Remain there. Don't come back home. Don't come back. Even when you have your kids, let your kids grow there and continue their life there. Don't come back home. Then time will tell. You get to understand that there is no place like home. When you want to take those children back home, I swear to God, you can never have access to bring them back home. Then you get to understand. Do you think you are better than anybody there when you are living in the Western world? Do you think you are better than anybody in Africa? Listen, let me tell you. Let me give you one story. There's one guy on Facebook. His name is Ezemwa. I don't know if that is his real name, right? His wife is a white woman from, I think he's a Swedish woman or thereabout. I believe so. I think he's a Swedish. So this guy always bring the wife and the children back home every year. Even like I said, the wife is even speaking Igbo fluently. The children prefer to be in Nigeria. The children are half caste. They prefer to be in Nigeria than to be in Switzerland. So do you think that you are better than Ezenwa? You are not better than Ezenwa. If you think that your lineage will be close back home, if you think that you want your lineage to close back home, hello? Ava? Anything? Okay, I'm cool. Okay, now. If you think that you are better than Ezenwa that is bringing his family back home, then that is your business. But I always have it at the back of your mind that when you think that you are running away from insecurity, always have it at the back of your mind that your lineage back home is quietly, gradually closing. We go out, we look for greener pasture to make home comfortable. We go out to feed home. That is why we left Nigeria. We did not leave Nigeria to abandon Nigeria. We did not leave Nigeria to abandon Nigeria. There are a lot of our people that are misplaced outside. I have an uncle that I only met once in my whole entire life. I only met him once. And this uncle traveled even before I was born. This man traveled. The only time I met him was when his mother died. He came and buried his mom, and he went back to America. He has been in America for almost over 50 years. He has been in America. He's an old man now. He married in America, have kids in America. The children now grow in America, start having kids, and the children are, he has great grandchildren. He have grandchildren now in America. Do you believe and agree with me that there's no day this man has ever brought his children back home, and the children does not even come home? That man's lineage is totally shut down because you are looking for greener pasture. But mind you, there's no way, no matter whatever you do, you are still a stranger. Even if you become the citizen of that country, you are still a stranger. There is something missing in you because you have left your root where you came from. The reason why you left and forgot where you came from, the reason why you left home was to feed home. May I never find that kind of comfortability that will make me to abandon my home, abandon my family back home, abandon everybody in the name of I'm scared of insecurity, or I'm scared of coming back to bad society. God forbid. If you want to remain in a strange land for the rest of your life, that is your business. But I can tell you for free that a lot of people are regretting it today. A lot of people, no matter how you do, to you, they see you as a slave. That's how they see you. That's no matter how you do. Do you think they are happy to see you carrying their passport? Do you think they are happy? Have you interacted with some white people? Do you think that they are happy to see you carrying their passport as a black man? No matter how you do, no matter how you claim or whatever you do, you are still that thing that they call you. You are still what it is. You left home to feed home. You did not left home to abandon home. Have that at the back of your mind. So no matter how you run, no matter how you run, always remember that you left people back home. And there is the importance of bringing your children at least home for them to be, connect to your roots. It is very important so that your lineage will not close back home. Your children will become, I don't know how to even explain itself, in a strange land. May I never find that kind of comfortability where I will get lost, that I will never remember home again. My children will never remember home again because of comfortability. We need to wake up. Oh. Not all that glitters are gold. Or not all that glitters are gold. There's no place like home. Simon Yekwe, thank you very much, my brother. Welcome back. Yeah, I saw the news. It's all political anyway. To them, the P2B is like a threat to them. You get to understand what's going to happen in 2027. Maybe you never understand yet. They already know what's going to happen in 2027. So P2B is like a big threat to them, to their camp. Do you understand? They know what is going to happen in 2027. Because now, where will Tinubu get the vote to win? Where is he going to get the votes? Where is he going to, Anna? Where is he going to get the vote from? Where is he going to get the vote from? Yes? Okay. He left already? Jonado? it is okay. It's all political. That's why we must have to sensitize our people in the importance of going back to the east to invest. Stop putting all your money and your resources in Lagos. Always know too well that these people they don't even like the Igbos. You understand? If you check around most of the houses they are destroying in Lagos today, most of those houses belong to Igbo people. You understand? So they're telling you indirectly, go and develop your region. Our people are not getting to understand. Yeah, Mohammed Dambata. What happened to the Igbo man who his family tried to unalive him, his daughter, and America save his life? Why do we do things like that? I don't know about that news. Sincerely speaking, I don't know about this news that you said now. An Igbo man that the family wanted to unalive. I don't know. I've never had that news before. Maybe you can elaborate and explain more. Let me know. As long as I live, it is not too late. Restoration, time, divine, and confirm. Amen. And that is how it's going to be. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. Put on your notification button. Share the broadcast. Please subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe, please.
From South Sudan. From South Sudan. This flowers that you're seeing in here commemorate the exact same location where Captain Thomas Sankara was assassinated. But I just want to say this. Why is it that anytime an African who has heart for African, why is it that anytime an African that believes in empowering his own continent, why is it that anytime an African who wants the best interest for Africans get assassinated or get killed at the end of the day? So my question for today, who are the people that are hindering the development of the continent of Africa? Because I feel like as it stands right now, we don't even have leaders anymore. I feel like as it stands right now, we just have, at the end of the day, they serve the interest of their masters, not the interest of their people. The question is, who are their masters? Because if you've read about Sankara, if you have watched videos about Sankara, trust me, to me, apart from Kwame Nkrumah, the best ever leader that we've ever had on this continent, the person who believed in his people, the person who was always hands-on, the person who believed that it's possible to transform a raw material into a finished good. I mean, if you listen to his speeches at African Union, you get to see that this man loved his people, loved his country, and nothing else. So my question is, why? This flowers that you're seeing in here commemorate the exact same location where Captain Thomas Sankara was assassinated.
Okay. I have no idea about the person that is trending on YouTube. Sincerely speaking, I have no idea. I have no idea. Mhm. But that shouldn't warrant anybody to abandon where he's coming from. His case is a different case. Anyway, there are cases like that. We understand there are cases like that, but that is not enough reason for anybody to abandon home. You know, abandoning home is like, abandoning where you are coming from, your roots. It's very, very bad. We left home to feed home, no matter whatever. We left home to feed home. You must have to remember home. That is why we left home. It is important. Fatma, cool. Thank you very much for joining us here. God bless you. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Keyboard Warrior, welcome back. Thank you very much. You're welcome back. Please, I will soon be going off right now. I've been here for almost 2 hours. I think I've spent enough time already. So I have a lot of things to go tidy up. Please, if you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast, comment where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out before I go. Comment where you're watching from, please. Who is there? Who is there? Jamil Coach. He said, we are all watching you, brother. Keep the fight. Push fight. Thank you very much, Petersburg. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you so, so, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We can't relent and we can't stop. We've already started the fight already and we will get it to the end. That is the promise. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel. It's sad a lot of American Africans don't know what their real homes is. I swear to God. I really swear to God, a lot of our people have been misplaced in the West just because of greener pasture. You went to look for greener pasture and you forgot your roots. You forgot everything about your roots. We understand the security that you have there. We understand the system works for you. We understand the quality of education that you have. We understand that everything, basic amenities are being provided. But remember, before you became whatever you are, that you were an African. Always put that at the back of your mind. Fatima Cole from London, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It is very important that we start sensitizing our people. There's no place like home. We understand the comfort that you found there. We understand that everything works. Everything works for you. But never forget the importance of coming back home. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. You can't get everything. I know that you can't get everything once, but at least once in a while, bring your family home, bring your children home. Let them reconnect with your people. It is important. Forget about all these ones. They say insecurity, this and that. Insecurity is everywhere. A lot of times we hear about shootings in America and how people died and all that. It happens. It happens everywhere. Let's stop all this fear and all that. And always remember that we are Africans. Priscilla Manapo, please, where are you watching from? Song Jones, welcome back again. Please, where are you watching from? If you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel, please. It's very, very important that you help me to subscribe to the channel, comment where you're watching from, and as well, share the broadcast. We need to share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. Share on your YouTube channel, your TikTok, your Facebook, your Instagram, your WhatsApp status, WhatsApp channel, your YouTube, and address Twitch and Snapchat, so we can get to wider audience. Mr. Richard Clark, thank you very much for coming back again. Thank you. You are always here with us. Thank you very much. From Jamaica. Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. This is one of the reasons why I always tell you, please, when you come to the live broadcast, please comment where you are watching from. Once you comment your name, once you comment here, I will grab your name and I will definitely know your name. Definitely. So, thank you very much, Elijah Popola Kendele. Thank you very much. God bless you, brother, from Nigeria. Where are you watching us from, please? Anko Verma, what's your view on India? I don't know anything about India, sincerely speaking. I don't know anything about India. My brother from Nigeria, God bless you. God bless you. I don't know. I have no idea anything going on in India. Sorry. Most of my broadcast centers on Africa, African set of politics. That is why we're here. We're here to sanitize and sensitize our people, sanitize our continent, and sensitize our people on the importance of holding leaders accountable. I'm going to share it on the mountaintop. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. God bless you guys. God bless you. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Subscribe, please. I'm just watching to see where we've getting to. Please subscribe. Do not relent. Support your brother. Support your brother's channel so we can get to wider audience. We need to preach the gospel of the truth to go wider. People need to hear the gospel of truth without missing word, without fear or favor. It is very important. Thank you very much, Mama T. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. I'll soon be going anyway. I have less than 8 minutes to go. Less than 8 minutes to go. Jenny and Agnosio, please, where are you watching from? I've been here for almost 2 hours. My throat is already dry. I need to do other things this morning. It's still morning here anyway, because it's 11:16. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe, guys. Who else is there? Please comment where you're watching from. Comment, comment, comment. Comment where you're watching from. Thank you very much, Mati. God bless you for joining us this morning. Please always put on your notification so that you'll be able to know when I'm coming live. I will be coming live again 8:30 p.m. Gambia time. 8:30 p.m. So be ready and wait for me. Thank you very much. I see you, Olinda Smith. Long live Peter Tosh. Missy. That is matter not where you come from. As long as you are a black, you are an African. Exactly. Thank you very, very much. That's a good message. Don't not where we come from. See, you say that is what matters where you come from, not where you come from. But always know that if you're a black, you're an African. People don't know that. If you're an African, if you're a black man, you're an African. Adam Sheriff, thank you very much. Where are you watching me from? You are late. I'm going off soon. In the next less than 6 minutes, I'll be going off. I'll be here for 2 hours. So I think I've tried enough already. So please, from Sierra Leone, thank you very much, my sister, for joining us. Thank you very much. God bless you. Please share the broadcast to get a wider audience. If you're in Sierra Leone, please share it on your WhatsApp channel, share on your WhatsApp status, your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitch, so we can get a wider audience, please. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please, who else is there? Who else is there? Who else? Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Let's get to. I want us to get to up to 6,000 today. I want us to get to 6,000 subscribers today. Sincerely. Keep subscribing, please. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. Keep subscribing. All right. Allah bless the President Ibrahim Traore. Amen. He's already blessed and he's protected. All we're praying for him now is prayer for protection. That's all he needs. It's not easy for him to, to for him to survive a 17 assassination attempt. It's something that requires serious protection for him. That's all we need, Africans, all African youth. If you are expecting the African leaders to protect this guy, you are wasting your time. But we, African youth, we protect him. We use our platforms to promote his leadership, encourage him, make the world know about his leadership, that he's doing absolutely well. He's doing amazingly well. Everybody knows that. So that's all we're praying for him now. Protection, that's all. Because a lot of enemies, you know, so that's how it is. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be going off soon. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be going. So I'm still waiting for more subscribers. Please subscribe. Feel free to subscribe, please. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Subscribe, please. Yes, subscribe, please. Fabi Alao, stay blessed. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The guy on your number. Uh-huh. Okay. Send the Aramnya a text message. Uh, hmm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just waiting for time. I have a lot of things to do now. All right. All right. I'll be going off soon. I'll be going off soon in less than 4 minutes. I'll be going out. Please put on your notification button. Share the broadcast. Share, 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 share. Share, please. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe, 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 subscribe. Subscribe before in the next 3 minutes so we can get more subscribers. Please do that for me. Do that for me. Please. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Subscribe. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you. Subscribe. Subscribe, please. Subscribe. And God bless you forever. You guys are super wonderful, amazing. My mic is off, my microphone is off. So I've been here for a long time. So definitely it will off. It will definitely off.
Bye bye, guys.